Hey guys, this is Beccawitch and it's Sunday. I'm a day late because I just ran out of time yesterday. I thought I had more time to get things done and I don't know where the day went. In fact, I'm not sure where the weekend went, like always. But last week I told you guys that I was going to start making a journal and I had a challenge for you guys. And all I wanted you guys to do was write down what you ate for the full week. So did you guys do it? I did. All of my food journal, I guess, is over at Nika's to Get Fit challenge, in the group section. It is under Beccawitch's food journal, I believe it's called. I don't remember what I titled it now, but it is Beccawitch's, so it's very easy to find. Now, what I want you to do is look at what you ate for the week. Now, I have my journal in front of me, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. I have my journal in front of me with everything that I ate for the full week. And I had good days and I had bad days. I had good meals and I had horrible meals. But what I want you to do is just look at it as a whole. Now, do you think you're getting enough fruits, enough vegetables, enough proteins? Look at the food pyramid and then compare it to what you are actually eating. Does it measure up? Mine doesn't. Not by any means. So, my challenge for you this week is to change one thing about what you've been eating. Now, I'm going to be doing that this week. I have a tendency to eat breakfast at work. Now, I eat breakfast pizza twice a week, which I'm eventually going to give up. But for now, I'm going to give up the egg and hash brown casserole just because it's 3 days out of the week. And remember, I told you at the very beginning to take baby steps. This is another one of my baby steps. This is something that I can change, that I know that I can keep up with, a month from now, a year from now. Instead of going on a radical diet and completely changing everything, this is what I'm doing. I'm giving up 3 days a week of that hash brown casserole and switching to bringing my own, which will include probably a banana, either a banana or an apple, a yogurt, and I have a granola cereal that I will be eating. I also have one of the cereal bar, but one of the Kashi's. So I think that's how it's pronounced, Kashi. Yeah, I have those too, so I might be eating one of those during the week. But the thing is, I'm cutting out a lot of the fat that I was getting from all the bacon and the sausage and the ham that was in the casserole, and who knows what kind of oil or grease or butter or whatever that the rest of it was all cooked in. So I'm giving that up and I'm switching it to something healthier. Now, I can look at my whole week and say, oh, I can change this and I can change that, and oh, I need to cut that out. But if I did a complete diet right now, I wouldn't stick to it. That is why diets fail so often. Because, a week or 2 weeks into it, you're like, this is just too hard. I'm really craving something. And so I'm just going to stop. That's why they fail. But if I take a baby step and cut out one thing, maybe I cut out one thing each week. Maybe this week it'll be the breakfast item. Maybe next week it'll be adding an extra vegetable and cutting out the meat. I need to take little baby steps, something that I can do, a year from now, and I will stick to it. Just like my pop, it has taken me a little longer than what I thought, but I'm either down to a half a can or a full can on some days, each day. And yesterday I didn't have any soda. Today I have not had any soda. So I figure, maybe I'm getting 3 or 4 cans total per week compared to, oh gosh, a couple cases at the very least a week, that's a huge difference. And that took a lot of baby steps to get there. And eventually my eating habits will change and they will get better because of baby steps. Now, I have heard from a few people, I'm going to start this, in January. When most people start their New Year's resolutions, or there's gym memberships are cheaper at that time or something, I'm going to start this then. Don't wait to start anything. Do it now. You can start now with just a little baby step. Just take one. Just take one thing from your diet from the whole week and change it. Eliminate that and add something else. Add a fruit, add a vegetable. Do something different. I am learning this as I go along. This is something that I am learning from watching other people's videos, from reading magazines, from looking online at articles, and even from some of you guys. Some of you guys have actually helped me and given me some tips on what I can do differently. This is my tip for you for this week. Change one thing from everything that you ate last week. Just eliminate it and replace it with something better, something healthier. And that is where your journal is going to come in handy. And I want to show you my journal before I end this. I have tabs here. I want to show you or tell you what each one is for. The very first page is what I intend to do with this journal. What it is for, what I want to do every day. It's kind of a little promise to myself. And then, excuse me, the first section is my food entry. That is a section that's probably going to be used more often than anything else. And I have stuck with it. I still need to get yesterday's in and today's in. And also online, I need to get that in. But yeah, the first section is all dedicated to that. The second section is for exercise. Any new exercise programs, workouts that I've done. And maybe I only walked 15 minutes that day around the neighborhood. So I'll write that down. Anything that I do that does not include me, include a normal day of like walking from your car to the grocery store or to work or whatever you do. Excuse me. Anything extra I'm writing down in here. And that will give me kind of a detail of what I'm doing exercise-wise and where I need to improve. My goals is another section. Now, the goals section, I'm taking 3 goals that I have for each week and writing them down on Sunday. I did not meet any of my goals that I had last week. And it involved exercise and my sleep pattern. I didn't want any naps. I wanted to go to bed before 12:30, and I wanted to exercise 3 times last week. I didn't get any of that done. So I am adding one more goal to this week and having those same 3 goals. And when I accomplish those goals, I will write those down. If I don't accomplish those goals, well, they are going on to the next week until I do accomplish them, and keep with them. Another section that I have is internet articles. Anything that I have found on the internet that is helpful, that I think might help me in the months to come. Maybe I need to relook at them again, reread them. I'm writing them in here. Any tips that I get from you guys, from magazines, from the internet, from friends, anything is going into a section. And just like your book of shadows, because I did tell you guys that it was going to be like a book of shadows, the vitamins will be in here like what you would for herbs. It's going to tell me exactly what each vitamin is for, what vegetable or fruit or whatever I can find it in, that'll be there. My sleep pattern, when I go to bed, when I wake up, and if there's any naps. Any notes that I have, any ideas that I have for Witches for Wellness, anything maybe to look up, I have that. And also my recipes. I'm running out of time. So any recipes that I try that are really healthy, they are going in there too. And everybody have a great week, and blessed be.